Rental here, also known as Really Not That Ultralight. Today we're doing a review on the front utility pack accessory, the F.U.P.A by Zpacks. Let's talk fanny packs. So before we get into the uses and all the fun stuff and the specs, it's 1.7 liter capacity. But really what I really wanted to get into today was the build quality of the Zpacks. Seams and if they're straight and all the good quality stuff that's, you know, come up with all of these cottage companies to date, and any pack really that you want to buy. To me, you gotta focus in on the seams, and if it's sewed straight, everything is great. You know, all the belts and the accessories and the options are all awesome. But let's take a look at the seams. I want to start off with it. Just bear with, I was zooming. Take a look at that. Zipper seems pretty darn straight to me. It looks pretty straight. Folks that don't know a lot about the specs, I'm sure you can find it on the internet a lot as well. It's made of Dyneema composite. That's pretty straight. Other side. Seems to be sewn on pretty straight. And here, the only issue I found here is right here. I got this late December 2019 during the 12 days of Zpacks, preparing for some upcoming overseas trips and hikes. But if you can see right there, I'm not sure if that's where the seam was started or not. But it kind of runs up there. I'm not sure if that's where they started the seam, but it goes off to the side a little bit. Nitpicking a little bit here. The back is awesome. It's got these clips as well. I can get into the options later when I pull out the backpack that I also purchased along with this. That'll be another review. But this clips right into the hip belt as well. As you can see, this is an adjustable strap. But once again, I really wanted to kind of focus in on the build quality as well. Those seams are pretty on point there, if you ask me. And while we're doing this, I am in no way affiliated with Zpacks, with or against, or with them really. Just purchasing product, trying to have fun on my travels and my hikes. Here's the build quality of the buckle. As you can see, it's pretty robust right here. Pretty secure. Seam straight. Seam straight. That hole right there meant to be let water out on the inside. Everything else seems pretty much up to par in terms of the lines. I only found that one flaw where the line went a little bit off, but in terms of the actual straight lines in the seam, it seems to me that keep saying seam, but yeah, the seams are straight. Seams to seams, really not that crooked, right? I mean, that is a good quality build for people that are really interested in getting a close-up look at the F.U.P.A 1.7 liters. I'll weigh a little bit later near the end of the video, see what mine comes in at. But yes, we'll get into how I use it and how I'm potentially going to use it in a little bit here, and then I'll weigh it at the end. But for all you interested here in terms of whether or not they're coming out straight out of the factory or not, actually made here in Florida, made in the USA as well. It's pretty impressive. And on the inside, there's an extra mesh pocket. Here it's a separator as well. It's pretty big, 1.7 liters. Seems to be good quality. It's good padding here I put this against my belly when I have it on my backpack, and boy, is that comfortable right there. Another thing I like about it is it's kind of either a downfall or not a downfall. These belt buckles right here, they're a little bit difficult to get to when they're on your belly and you're trying to get to them and you're unhooking them and hooking them. Well, fact of the matter is there's dual purpose. You can release this strap, and like I said, you can put it on your hip belt on your backpack. I'll show you in my other review when I have the backpack out. But there's also a positive about this. So a lot of the new Dyneema packs out there, or any fanny packs that you're getting, whether it's X-Pack or Dyneema, the straps and the buckle comes out here or on the side, right? And you're like, cool, that's great. I can release that. Easy to get to, easy to release, easy to buckle. Well, you know, being a little bit paranoid or have you, when you're entering in any sketchy parts, you're traveling overseas, you're just kind of paranoid and you want security. One of the great things I actually like about the Zpacks is that the buckles are on the inside near my belly. So if I'm going to be keeping money or, you know, my expensive lenses for my camera, you know, not saying that, you know, someone can run by you and quick and unlatch it and take it out, but I might be in the back of a motorbike or in rigorous conditions where I get it. The odds of that happening are pretty low here. It's just something clicking, but I just feel more secure having both of these buckles in the front, and I can keep my, you know, safe belongings that matter to me, whether I'm in town or if I'm in a trail town, if I'm hiking, or like I said, you know, if I'm just doing some city hopping. And traveling overseas, like I said, I'm preparing for. I think that's a great option. But I'm gonna get into, you know, how I fit it around my waist and how it fits and how it looks here in a bit. But to me, the seams look straight, quality looks good. 1.7 liters, and I'll weigh it as well. So let's talk what it can hold. So as you can see right here, put the belt on. Other simple, tighten it is to pull. Right there. I'm going to kind of go to extremes here in terms of what you can fit in here. I'm actually going to take one of my favorite shirts, Vineyard Vine shirt, take it right here, not even use the extra mesh pocket, fits right in. Got my 35mm lens here, my Sony camera, put it in. I mean, that is S9 Plus Samsung, big brick of a phone, really not that ultralight. And you can see it right there, there's a lot of stuff you can fit in here. It sits pretty comfortably. Again, that padding right against your belly is essential. And I'm going to get the backpack here out in a second, show you guys and gals how to either fit it with a Zpacks backpack, or if you have a backpack of your own, you can just slide it through here with these little belts, this little opening here. But as you can see, I mean, I fit a whole long sleeve shirt. Again, my 35mm lens with a case, little case, and I mean, it's a lot, you know, and also my phone, and I'm sure I can stuff it more, but that gives you an example of its capacity, of what it can hold. Let's talk how it fits onto your pack next. Change the shirt so that you get a better perspective. I had a dark shirt before and it's dark, so I've yet to do a review of the RNTUL, but for the F.U.P.A standards, review, as you can see, once again, if you don't have a standard clip here that's inside, you can just slide it in belt fashion if you didn't have, but right now I can click it right into my Zpacks RNTUL. Really simple. Right side, and left side, pretty much tighten the belt like that. sits pretty comfortably on my belly. Again, this is my initial review. I haven't really had a chance yet to use it overseas or on a hike yet. Maybe, you know, the padding is nice. I mean, a lot of hip belts, they attack here in your belly. Don't know how the heat's going to affect it, but like anything that's sitting against your body, but in terms of it being comfortable, boy, it adds a lot of comfort. I didn't go through this before, but it also has 2 zippers. If you're a lefty or if you're a righty, and it has these little tags here, which I'll show you here, and you can kind of pull the zipper left and right in that type of fashion. And I'll get into the weight, see if it matches the Zpacks weight, the strap, and also the pack and the total weight here in a bit. But yeah, that's it. This is how it sits. I'm excited to bring this with me and test it out more. But boom, if you're going into town, trail town, or if you want to release it, just pinch it, take your pack off. Take your straps. Boom. Other end. Boom. Adjust. Wear it like a purse. Wear it around your back. Or as a fanny. So far so good. I'm liking the initial review of it, the initial feel. So let's weigh it. Alright, let's do the final weigh-in. Zpacks says their belt comes in at 1.1 ounces. I'll tear that. Oh, mine's a little heavier. Theirs says 1.1 ounce on their website. Mine says 1.15. I'll do it again for safe measure. 1.15. Their pack weight is 1.6 ounces. My pack weight is 1.55 ounces. Let's do it again for safe measure. So let's 1.55 ounces, and if you do the math, if it's all correct, that should equal out to 2.7 ounces. Their total weight's 2.8 ounces. Mine's 2.7 ounces. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. That is the official weight. So after my initial review and inspection of the front utility pack accessory F.U.P.A from Zpacks, I'd have to give it an initial review of 5 out of 5. I can't find any flaws or anything I would change about it initially, right? So I'll let you know in a different review after I've used it specifically for this next trip overseas for 30 days on my post review. But it seems great for now. Build quality, sewing straight, seems to be everything that I need for now. But you know what, if you liked the video, if you enjoyed watching it and you want to see more, I appreciate if you hit the like button, and if you'd like to subscribe to follow along for more reviews of different products from different companies, also some future hikes and some travel vlogs as well. We do have an Instagram account. I go by RNTUL Explorers on Instagram, and the wife also Unicorn Explorers on Instagram as well. But follow along here, subscribe, like, share, and hit me up on Instagram if you want to chat a little bit. But really enjoy doing the review of the F.U.P.A. Be doing the backpack next, and some other reviews from some other companies coming up in the future. But enjoy talking to you guys and gals. We'll see you on the next review, on the next vlog. Thank you very much.